Hi, it's Lynn, your adulting coach. Just at the 2023 TEFOS, Dr. Sharon Saline presented Connected Independence for Emerging Adults 17 to 30. This is a quick summary of her presentation. The model she suggests we adopt is the parent as base camp. Our kids are going to decide to go away on a camping trip. They decide where they're going, the equipment they need, who they're going with, and they go. They have an experience and they come back and report on it, and then they decide on what they're going to do next. She suggests that we need to move more into the base camp role instead of over parenting. And that's what she suggests is when we do the executive functioning for them, when we decide what they're going to do, when they're going to do it, and how they're going to get it done. Here's the thing, they can't stand it when we tell them what to do. We need to stop suggesting, advising, and criticizing, and instead take a breath and zip it. That's what she says. We can, though, on occasion say, hey, I've got some ideas that I'd like to share with you. I'm not telling you what to do. I've been considering this topic and have some information you may want to consider when you make your decision. They just don't want to feel like they don't know what they're doing. None of us do. They already walk around with a pumped up negative voice in their head telling them that they're just not good enough or their life isn't going the way that it should. This is the pattern that we want them to grow past. We want them to take the little steps to build their confidence, one at a time. Step, 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 step. It will work. We need to wait until they ask and trust that we have a strong connection and that they love us and need us and want to hear from us. Our path, though, is to become more and more irrelevant, she says. They will always want our love and connection. No worries there. This emerging adult period, this transition between being defined by school and being self-defined, is characterized by a lot of instability, identity forming, multiple jobs until they figure out which one works best for them or which group of people they want to work with. It just has a very, there's just a lot of uncertainty. They now, however, work to live, not live to work as we do. So just notice that there's a slight different orientation, that they have noticed that we've worked a lot and that they want to maybe take a different tact. But here's our role still. We have to present the compassionate truth. It's time for you to get your own health insurance, get your own car loan, pay for car insurance, all the things that start a 401k, all the things that signal that they're ready to, that they're preparing for their future. So, and some of our kids, of course, need to do either academics or life, but not both at the same time. What I mean is they can do the academics because they have, the academic chops, but they aren't quite fluid yet in all of the life skills that support them. So they move back home, and that's okay. It's unexpected for some of us, and it's probably not what worked for our parents. And that's because it may not be what's fair to them, especially if you have a neurodivergent child. Usually they need more time to figure life out. She argues that we're really going to have to find the sweet spot, and we're not always going to be in it. We're going to make plenty of mistakes. But it's kind of a combination between having the patience to push them past their comfort zone and still having the boundaries about the funding we're willing to provide, that they need to work or be in class, or they need to start paying us some rent and definitely doing some chores, because our home is is supported by us as a team. We all need to make a contribution. And sometimes negotiating all this isn't easy, and a coach can be helpful. I hope this is helpful to you. Bye for now.